Now, the last contradiction is Khomeini's contradiction. He said, today is the Eid of Ghdeer. It is among the greatest Eids because this is the Eid of the weakened, the Eid of the deprived, the Eid of the oppressed ones in the world. It is the Eid in which Allah declared by His Prophet that Ali is the Khalifa for the reason of applying the divine purposes. So Allah wants to apply the divine purposes. That's what He said. Now look what He said after that. What did He say? He said, we must lament that treacherous hands, due to the wars they ignited during his time, the time of Ali, prevented the full manifestation of this great man's remarkable personality. You know what this means? It's horrible. It means Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman were stronger than Allah. They failed Allah in His decision. And Allah could not fulfill His promise. This is horrendous. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. The Shia had gone too far in creating a feast, Eid, which is ever greater than the Eid of Adha and Fitr. What is the name of that Eid? Eid al-Ghadir, the feast of Ghadir. What makes it ever greater than the Hajj, which Allah called it in the Quran, Al-Hajjul Akbar, the greatest Hajj. Now, there is with the Shia something ever greater than Al-Hajjul Akbar. Al-Ghadir is the Eid Akbar. What is that Eid for? Well, it goes like this. Allah said in the Quran, Ya ayyuha Rasul, balligh ma unzila ilayka min rabbik. O Messenger, convey what had been revealed to you from your Lord. وَإِن لَمْ تَفْعَلْ, for if you don't do, فَمَا بَلَّغْتَ رِسَالَتَهُ, you did not convey the message of your Lord. Wow. Okay. Very good. Now, they go with narrations that when Allah commanded the Prophet to convey the message, the Prophet said, مَنْ كُنْتُ مَوْلَاهُ فَهَذَا عَلِيٌّ هُوَ مَوْلَاهُ. Whoever I am to him a Mawla. Mawla means the supporter, the lover. Period. Other than that, it's a lie. The Shia say, Mawla means Imam. Well, when Allah said, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ مَوْلَاهُ, if you don't support Muhammad, for Allah is His own supporter, His own lover. وَجِبْرِيل, so is Allah Imam. وَجِبْرِيل, the ayah continues. وَجِبْرِيل, and Jibreel is the Imam. وَصَالِحُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, and the righteous among the believers. So all of those are Imams. See how they play games. There's another ayah. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ مَوْلَى الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. That is because Allah is the protector of those who have believed, while the disbelievers have no protector, Mawla. So if the word Mawla means Imam, so the disbelievers have no Imam. They have Donald Trump. They have King Charles. If the word Mawla means Imam, Allah is saying here in Surah Muhammad, ayah number 12, that is because Allah is the Mawla of those who believed, and because the disbelievers have no Mawla. Yani Allah is the Imam of the believers, while the disbelievers have no Imam. They have Imam, King Charles, Donald Trump. See how they manipulate. They insert different meanings to the words of the Quran to let it suit the disbelief and the misguidance of the Shia. They're playing games. So, now, when the Prophet said, Man kuntu mawla, whoever I am to him a Mawla, فَعَلِيٌّ Mawla, so let Ali be his Mawla as well. The Shia made a conclusion, scenario, orchestrated this hadith, which is barely can be accepted as authentic. Barely. And they say to you, when Umar heard the Prophet saying, "Man kuntu Mawla, فهذا علي هو Mawla," then Umar said, "Bakhin, bakhin," which means admiration. I admire you. "Bakhin, bakhin, laka ya Ali." Oh Ali, I really admire you. You became my Mawla and the Mawla of every believer. So let's suppose that the word Mawla here means Imam. Would Umar dare to say to Ali that now you are my Mawla, that means you are my Imam? You can't have two Imams at the same time, either the Prophet or Ali. So how can Umar dare to say that you are my Imam now? That means the Prophet is away. How dare can anyone say to anyone other than the Prophet, when the Prophet was alive, say to him, now you are my Imam? Now this narration is false. But let's say if it's authentic, it can't be authentic. No one would dare to say to someone other than the Prophet, at the lifetime of the Prophet, you are my Imam. Can't be. That's a lie. And the narration is not authentic. And if Umar said so, why Umar did not suggest Ali to be the Khalifa? He forced Ali to accept Umar as Khalifa. Oh, really? But Ali was so strong? Yeah, they forced him. Did they force him also to give up the leadership of himself? He gave bay'ah, a pledge of allegiance, to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman. And when his time came and people said, now, oh Ali, be the leader. In Nahjul Balagha, this very famous book, which is almost considered as the Quran, and it has to be in every Shiite's house, Nahjul Balagha, it says that Ali said, leave me and look for someone else to be your Imam, for myself, being a consultant, assistant, minister to you is better than being Imam to you. And when Umar was about, at his caliphate time, was about to go and fight the Romans by himself, Ali said to him, don't. You are the root. You are the origin of the Arabs. You are the supporter of the Muslims. If the Romans killed you, they'll be saying, we have annihilated, eradicated the symbol of the Arabs. No, don't go. You know, if Ali believes that Umar forced his leadership, well, I would say that Ali was supposed to say, yeah. Oh, Umar, go and fight them. Oh, I hope that you die, and then I become the leader. He didn't say that. Now, let's get into the narration. See, the narration is like this. Ali radiallahu anhu was sent by the Prophet to Yemen to collect the money of the zakah. He collected it. And among the collection was some brand new clothes. Some companions, among them Buraidah, wanted to use them. And Ali did not agree with them. He said, no, nothing can be taken among those collection of zakah until it reaches to the Prophet ﷺ. Then, if you want to take something by the Prophet's permission, yes. They hated Ali for that. Not all the companions, those who were with him, and they did not like it of him. So before Ali arriving to Medina, those companions arrived before him. And the Prophet asked Buraidah about Ali. How is he? He said, I don't like him. The Prophet said, أتبغض عليا? Do you hate Ali? Buraidah said, yes. Then the Prophet ﷺ got a bit angry. And he said to him, من كنت مولاه فهذا علي هو مولاه. What did Buraidah understand from the hadith? Leadership? No. Buraidah said after that, now Ali is more beloved to me than anything else. Now I love Ali. Immediately, Buraidah changed after the Prophet notice given to him. This hadith narrated in Musnad Ahmad, hadith number 22945, and it is authentic. Now, this hadith was narrated in another place, but there's a weak part added to it, and that is Allahumma wali man wala wa adi man ada. And the Shia was so happy. Oh Allah, be loyal to the one who is loyal to Ali, and be enemy to the one who is enemy to Ali. Be loving and supportive to the one who is supportive to Ali, and be enemy to the one who is enemy to Ali. That additional sentence makes Ali enemy to Allah. How? Because those who gave pledge of allegiance to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, they're making themselves enemy to Ali, because the bay'ah they gave to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman. So they become, by this, enemy to Ali. What about Ali, who gave bay'ah to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman? That makes Ali also enemy to Allah. It's a big ilzam. Ilzam, that means I put you in trouble. Give an answer. That's the meaning of ilzam. I didn't find a word in English. Mandated, requested, checkmate. I didn't find a word for the word ilzam. That means give an answer. You must give an answer to this. This additional sentence, which is not authentic, it puts the Shia in trouble. It makes Ali enemy to Allah, because anyone give bay'ah to anyone other than Ali will become enemy to Allah. So what about Ali himself, who gave bay'ah, voted for the favor of Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman? Good point. Let's continue. So the occasion of the hadith is one of the strongest evidences that the Prophet did not mean leadership here, but he meant loyalty, love, and support as the meaning of Mawla. It is worth noticing that the Quran utilized the word Mawla many times. Not one of the words was used for the meaning of leadership, imama, at all. If it meant the imama, leadership, Ali would have not been giving bay'ah, pledge of allegiance, once he will. Let's say at one time he was forced, at the second time he was forced, at the third time when Uthman was voted to be the leader, Ali was also forced, and he gave his daughter as a wife to Umar. He was forced. He named his 3 children Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman. He was forced. They will tell you that Umar attacked the house of Ali, and he broke the hand of Fatima, his wife, the daughter of the Prophet. Pregnant, but miscarriage child. And despite all of that, you must believe that Ali was the Superman and the brave and the lion that everybody feared, but he was always forced. Contradiction. Now, as I mentioned earlier, that the addition of this narration is Allahumma wali man wala. Oh Allah, be loyal and supportive to those who support him. It continues. Wa'adi man ada. Wali man wala. Does it mean leadership? Be imam to the one who accepts him as imam. But the other word, wa'adi man ada, and be enemy to the one who is enemy to Ali. So this phrase, in which the Shia claimed to take it, it disappoints them, because it shows that the word be enemy is the contrary of be loyal. والي من والاه عاد من عاد. See? So by catching this phrase, it doesn't help them. It's against them. It shows that Mawla has something to do with love, loyalty, and support, not leadership. And that's why the source of Mawla is walaya, not wilaya. It's very close. Wilaya means to become leader. But walaya is loyalty, love, and support. So the statement in this hadith is related to the love, not to imamah, leadership. So the context is engaged with the matter of muwala, loyalty, which is the opposite of mu'ada, enmity. In addition to this, the Prophet used to be using the word Mawla to someone else other than Ali. He used to say to Zayd, "O Zayd, you are our brother and our Mawla." Narrated by Bukhari, hadith number 2699. Now prepare for the shock. If the word Mawla for Ali means leadership, we should now bear witness that Ali is not Mawla anymore. Why? Because he died. He's no more leader. He's no more imam. He died. So if the meaning of Mawla means loyalty, love, so Ali is still our Mawla. If it means leadership, Ali is not our Mawla anymore. The Shia should declare that Ali is not Mawla anymore because he was a leader and then he died. That's a good point. The Shia build their madhab on emotional evidences, in which if a person thinks with a mind that is enlightened by the book and the sunnah, it won't be falling through these emotional evidences. The other thing is, if the Prophet wants Ali to be the leader, he won't be using a word that is ambiguous, not clear, has many meanings, like the word Mawla. He will be saying, whoever accepts my leadership as Imam, Ali should be his Imam, and that's all, finish. The Shia claim that the Prophet was in a place called Al-Ghadir, Ghdeer Eid, which is not far away from Medina. And Allah there ordered him to convey the message. I think I mentioned that before. Now, they say that the Prophet was there at the 18th of the Hijjah, which is equivalent of the 3rd of June. That means Hajj is finished. That means no more Hajj. But the fact is, and when the Prophet conveyed the message, what is the message that the Prophet must convey? That Ali should be the Imam. Wait a second. So the Prophet conveyed everything, including Hajj, fasting, prayer, zakah, until his pilgrimage farewell. That means the last days of his life. If he did not convey that Ali is the Imam, it means the Prophet did not convey anything? Oh my God! And then what did Ali do? He did not care about conveying that message. He gave bay'ah to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman to be the leaders, to be the Khalifa. So Ali wasted the conveying of the message of Rasulullah. What's going on with the mind of these people? It's using the religion for political. This is what the Shiite religion is all about. Using the Prophet and his family as an object for political achievements. Period. I wonder if he did not tell people that Ali is the Imam, that means the Prophet did not convey anything in the message. In Allah's perspective, he did not convey the message. Strange. So Islam remains incomplete, imperfect, until the Prophet gives a declaration that the Imam after him should be Ali. That's what makes the religion of Islam complete, perfect. And when the Prophet made that declaration, Allah descended the ayah that now I made Islam perfect. So without the Prophet giving declaration that the Imam after him should be Ali, makes Islam imperfect and makes the Prophet a failing kind of Prophet, unsuccessful in his mission of conveying deen. No deen complete without declaring that Ali is the Imam. But Ali himself contradicted all this concept by giving his voice, voting for Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman. So either Ali was wrong or you are wrong, you Shia. So tell me, what about Ali himself? After giving bay'ah to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, he's returning Islam to be imperfect, incomplete. Bismillah, mashallah. This is Shiaism, backwarded religion. So when the Prophet conveyed the message that Ali is the Imam after me, then Allah, right after that, at the same time, Allah descended the ayah, this day I have perfected your religion, completed my favor upon you, and accepting Islam for you as a religion. Really, prepare for the shock. This ayah, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم, it was revealed on the Prophet ﷺ on the day of Arafah, when the Prophet was standing at the day of Arafah, which is his only Hajj time. The Prophet performed Hajj only one time, Umrah 4 times. So the Shia tell you that the ayah was revealed to the Prophet on the 18th of Dhul Hijjah, which is a lie. And where? In Ghdeer place. No. The Jews said to Umar when he was the Khalifa, when ayah was revealed on your Prophet, O Umar, if it was revealed on us, that means at the time of Musa, we would have been taking its revelation, its descendants, as a day of Eid. Umar said, I know when it was revealed and where it was revealed. It was revealed on the Prophet ﷺ on the day of Arafah, and it was Friday. That's why they don't like Umar. See? They hate him. Because by this clarification of Umar had devastated all the religion of Shia. No more. Finish. And this is what all scholars agreed. Consensus. There is no need for ijma', because the hadith is so clear in Bukhari. Hadith number 4407. So they are contradictory. Now the last contradiction is Khomeini's contradiction. He said, today is the Eid of Ghdeer. It is among the greatest Eids, because this is the Eid of the weakened. This is the Eid of the deprived. This is the Eid of the oppressed ones in the world. It is the Eid in which Allah declared by His Prophet that Ali is the Khalifa, for the reason of applying the divine purposes. So Allah wants to apply the divine purposes. Okay? That's what He said. Now look what He said after that. In his book, الرؤية الكونية في فكر الإمام الخميني, page 88. What did he say? He said, we must lament that treacherous hands, due to the wars they ignited during his time, the time of Ali, prevented the full manifestation of this great man's remarkable personality in its various dimensions. You know what this means? It's horrible. It means Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman were stronger than Allah. They failed Allah in His decision. And Allah could not fulfill His promise. This is horrendous. This great man possessed a multi-faceted personality, embodying the divine name of unity, which encompasses all names and attributes of Allah. All divine names and attributes. That's what he says. They're making Ali Allah. Anyway, so these sinful hands did not allow to achieve the divine purposes, making Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman stronger than Allah. Allah wanted something, but their will defeated, dismissed his will, vanished his will. That makes me laugh. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. So why do we call it Eid if it did not take place? Look, he said lament, which means it's a mourning day. Not morning. Mourning day. M-O-U. Why do you call it Eid Akbar when that Eid did not take place? Especially, you know who's the sinful hand? Not only Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman. Ali. Why? Because he gave his hand of bay'ah to Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, as if he doesn't know anything about this Eid al-Ghadeer. So this was orchestrated by the Shia because they want to gain political support and deceive the layman Shia, making the day of Ghdeer the greatest day. While all what happened at the day of Ghdeer is to give lesson to certain Sahaba who hated Ali because of his honesty. And he told them that we're not going to be using any of those spoils or booties collected from Yemen until it reaches to the spot of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they hated him for this. Then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam fixed the attitude. Now the final question here, what was the benefit of this hadith? Asking Buraidah, do you hate Ali? He said, yes. Then he said to him, من كنت مولاه فهذا علي هو مولاه. That's all the case. They made it a Eid greater than Adha and Fitr. Many scholars, even Shia clerics, they admitted that the benefit of this hadith, من كنت مولاه فهذا علي هو مولاه, that is to signify those who give their loyalty and love to Ali and support when he had a problem with Muawiyah. So many companions, because of this hadith, they aligned themselves with the army of Ali, not Muawiyah. This confession was given by Shia cleric, as I said. The sources are the book Kashf al-Ghumma, 3rd volume, page 303. Bihar al-Anwar, volume 37, page 223. Volume 50, page 290. The book Ithbat al-Huda, 2nd volume, page 139. Here's a very important benefit, and that is, this hadith was very useful at the time of Ali in his conflict and disagreement with Muawiyah. Despite the disagreement, even those who are joining the camp of Muawiyah, they must show respect, loyalty, and love to Ali, even if they disagreed with Ali, even if they took the line of Muawiyah. So they have to remember this. And that shows the humane principle of Islam. Despite the disagreement, despite even the fight that took place between them, they used not to cross the line, the boundaries, and keep love and loyalty between themselves, despite the war that took place between them. And we Ahl Sunnah, we don't need to be Shia to admit that Ali was right in his fight against Muawiyah. Yeah, we say that, and that doesn't make us Shia. This confession was given by Shia cleric, as I said. The sources are the book Kashf al-Ghumma, 3rd volume, page 303. Bihar al-Anwar, volume 37, page 223. Volume 50, page 290. The book Ithbat al-Huda, second volume, page 139. On the footnote of the book Bihar al-Anwar, this scrutiner of Bihar al-Anwar, he wrote on the Hashia, on the footnote, I didn't find this statement on the published book of Bihar al-Anwar. That means it was taken away, it was removed. Because if they give that confession, because if they find that confession in the book of the Shia, they will catch and they will recognize that they've been lied to, they've been deceived. And that this hadith, من كنت مولاه فهذا علي هو مولاه, has nothing to do with the matter of leadership, imama. It is about the love and loyalty to Ali, even if we were put in a position in disagreement and even a fight with Ali. This is what I wanted to explain about the reality of this occasion, which shows the failure and the contradiction of this Shia cult. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.